now, the markets. Let's get there. Straight up. Since the election, actually, even without that much progress on tax reform, the market has still kept going up. Now, there's a group led by Newt Gingrich, you saw him on the show moments ago. They're urging Congress to pass tax cuts. Forget the whole big thing about tax reform. No, go for just tailored tax cuts. Joining us now, Heritage Foundation President Edwin Feulner. Does this get your seal of approval, Ed? Not tax reform,
Absolutely,
just go tax cuts. You like it?
Just let's go for it. We want as many taxes cut as often in as many places as possible, and let's call it what it is, tax cuts. Middle America understands what tax cuts are. They don't want to reform the whole system. They want to see how it's going to affect them. Let's go for it. And every time you come up with a broad reform proposal, it's going to require all kinds of compromises and all the rest. Go for those fewer, flatter, lower rates for the individual. Let's lower the corporate rate, as we've talked about before, and let's get on with the job. Let's make it happen this year.
So to Ed Feulner at Heritage, that's what you want. Lower tax rates, a lower tax rate for corporations, and that's it. That's it. That's a bare bones deal. It just cuts taxes. But does that stimulate the economy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, we're on the verge of 3% already. With those kinds of meaningful changes, 4% will be an easy reach. After all, 3, 4, 5% is the traditional standard for the United States. I watched you yesterday talking about how long it's going to take us to get to 28,000 on the Dow, and man, it's up again today. Trump is great for the stock market. He's great for real America, for middle America, and this is a real opportunity to move ahead in a really dynamic way.
Okay. Ed, the big deal here is getting rid of that deduction for state and local taxes. If you get rid of that, I don't know why you're laughing, but look, you get rid of that deduction, and wealthier people, upper income earners, they actually could end up paying more. I take it you want to end any discussion of ending that deduction.
I don't think that's the primary objective of what tax cuts ought to be, Stuart. I think what we've got to do is stay focused on the really big picture, which is how do we cut rates for average Americans? And that's why I like the Newt Gingrich approach very much, focusing on tax cuts rather than tax reform. And frankly, when Paul Ryan's over here on Thursday morning, I hope that's what he's going to say as well.
Well, let's see if there are 50 votes in the Senate for any kind of tax deal. Ed Feulner, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.